Terrific. Welcome everyone to today's session of the LegalMind online learning orientation. We appreciate you joining us today. I'm Carolyn Humphreys with Traveling Coaches, and I'll be talking about the benefits of LegalMind and showing you how to use the basic features and functions in the application. So LegalMind is an online learning portal. So it's a place where you can go in that moment of need, or if you have a couple minutes that you want to learn something new. It's a place where you can go to access information regarding the applications that you use daily on your desktop. Now, you should have received an email with your login information, and in that email, about halfway down, is a link to the LegalMind site. So just click on that link, and it'll come open. I'm sorry, I am on dual monitors. Let me bring that over here. Terrific. And I'm going to turn off my webcam just to make sure that we can maximize your view of the screen. So for your login, you'll simply enter in your login information. And I recommend that you choose the remember username so you don't have to type in that username every single time. And when you log in for the first time, you may even receive a little prompt at the bottom saying, do you want Internet Explorer, Chrome to remember your password? I recommend you say yes to that question, so the next time you log in, you don't have to worry about forgetting your password. It's quick and easy. I also recommend that you add this to your bookmarks. Now today I'm using Internet Explorer, so over on the far right-hand side, I have a little star where I can add to favorites. I've also displayed my favorites bar down here at the bottom on my toolbar, and one of the easiest ways is just to simply drag and drop it right there onto your toolbar. So the next time you need it, click, you're in, it remembers your username and password, and there's nothing more that you need to do. So simple and easy. So when you first launch LegalMind, you'll be prompted to change your password. Go ahead and do that. And when the home screen opens, you'll see this large Google-like search bar with the question asking, what do you want to learn today? So if I need to learn about footnotes, I can simply type in that keyword. Now, it's going to search anything that either in the title or in the description contains that word. And in every single one of our titles, we include the name of the application as well. So you can search by the name of the application, you can search by a keyword. So whether you're typing in the word comparison or red line, you're going to find all of those hits regarding any application that you currently have on your desktop today that has those types of features. So from this little list of courses, I can simply click on the course that I want to launch, and it's going to give me 3 different ways that I can consume the information. Now, the first way is I can watch a short video. So just a quick and easy video. Most of our videos are anywhere between 1 to 3 minutes in length. It's rare that we go over 3. Sometimes topics are big enough that they do need it. This particular video is 1 minute, 6 seconds in length. So quick and easy. And I've bumped up my display just a little bit so that everyone can see it. So the size of the display is going to be based, of course, on the display that you're currently running. Now, everything has audio with it. I'm not going to play this, but there is audio. That audio is matched to the captions that are going to pop up. So again, whether you are in a cubicle or in an office, you can either read or listen to these materials. Now, to go back to my list of options, at the very right above the video, it's going to say exit activity, and I can click on that, go back to my list. Now, another way that I can consume the information is by selecting practice. Now, practice is going to be a simulation, and it's going to allow you to step through and practice using this particular feature. So simply follow the prompts on screen, and if you're still not sure where to click, Just click anywhere on the screen and you're going to get a hint, a prompt that pops up pointing you in the right direction. And when you hover over the right option, you should also see your cursor is going to change to a hand. And a lot of times if it's a button or an object, it'll change state as well. So you also know that you're in the right spot. And again, if you're not sure where to click, just click anywhere and it's going to prompt you to let you know where to go. So that are the practice simulations. I'm going to exit out of this activity and show one more way that you can get the information you need, and that's by looking at the step-by-steps. Now the step-by-step is going to bring up a simple little PDF with just the information that you need regarding this one particular feature. And you can print it, you can save it. It's just a simple, basic PDF. Now over on the left-hand side, there's a section here called Related Courses. So if you get done with this core topic or it's not exactly what you were looking for, you can come over to Related Courses and you can find more information regarding footnotes. Now to get back to our home page, we have a couple different choices. We can either click on the LegalMind logo or directly below that logo there's some breadcrumbs. And I'm going to click Home from the breadcrumbs, and I'm going to go back to my home page with my search bar and also my competency domains. That's the term that we use for that. Okay. So from here, we have several different competencies: technical, professional, industry, business, and on-guard. Now, on-guard, this is where you're going to find your security awareness content. So down below, you'll see a couple different subtopics. We're going to go to Introduction first. I'll scroll down just a little bit. And so from here, you can launch that particular course and do a self-study regarding security awareness. I'm going to go back using my breadcrumbs. I'm going to go back to just one layer. And notice that I can also launch it in a slightly different view. I'm going to go back again using those breadcrumbs, just a single layer. And now we can see Introduction and we can see Core Library. And you can see all the different topics that we have. So this is just another way to access the information besides that home page. It just gives it to you in a list view. So you can see that there's topics regarding phishing and environment security, HIPAA, international travel. So a lot of exciting courses regarding security awareness. And I believe in part 2, there are some great topics on home for the holidays. So how to shop at home securely to make sure that your information doesn't get stolen. So some great topics here. I'm going to go back just one layer. And again, I'm going to go back to my home. So just use those little breadcrumbs to navigate through. We'll give that just a moment to come up. Terrific. And one of the features that I forgot to mention when we were in that breadcrumb view, let me just go back into that for just a moment and launch one of the courses. Whenever I'm looking at a list view, one of the things that I can also choose to do is I can right-click on a topic and I can say Open in a new tab or Open in a new window. And Open in a new tab is going to bring up literally another tab up here in the top right-hand corner. And from here I can launch that video, look at those step-by-steps. But when I want to get back to my list, I can simply close that tab and I'm back to that original list. So again, just another way that you can go through and access the material. Now from those 4 competency domains, we're going to kind of break them down a little bit and talk about the information that's found within each one of them. Now, technical is where you're going to find most of your materials relating to Microsoft Word and working with Word documents. But there's also third-party tools that plug into Word that we use with our documents often as well. So when I choose document collaboration, and I think of all the different tools that I have available to me to collaborate on documents, I have Adobe Acrobat, I have annotating, comments, doing a comparison, using track changes. So whether we're talking about Adobe Acrobat or we're talking about Microsoft Office or another third-party tool that we use to run comparisons, those materials are going to be found right here for you. Next, we're going to look at document formatting. These are going to be topics like styles, numbering, section breaks, headers and footers, page numbering, all the features that we use for actually formatting a document. Document production is about the actual creation of the document, so creating that PDF-A for filing, generating a pleading, creating an agreement if you're using different template packages. Those materials are going to be found right here. Document references are footnotes, endnotes, table of contents, table of authorities, cross-references, indices. All of those are different types of references that we find within a document. And platform are topics related to Windows. When we go into the professional topic, one of the things that we discovered in talking to attorneys and lawyers across the country is that they are primarily using PowerPoint in order to communicate at professional conferences, at professional events. So that's why PowerPoint is found under the professional communication topic. Time management. Topics related to working and managing those large inboxes, calendaring events, tasks. There's also some soft skill materials that you'll find here. Any topic that you see that does not have an application next to it and that has a blue bar at the bottom of that image, that's a soft skill topic. So we have materials regarding time management, prioritization, getting things done, so some great soft skills as well. I'm going to jump into industry. Another soft skill topic is social media use, so specifically LinkedIn for lawyers and promoting yourself and best practices of promoting yourself and social media use. In the business competency domain, we have topics such as analytical thinking, business development, and financial management. Now, analytical thinking, this is primarily going to be about analyzing those large worksheets of data. So think of Excel, sorting information, filtering, pivot tables, charts. All of those are different ways that we analyze the content, analyze the data that's before us. Business development, you're going to find information such as working with contacts in Outlook. Financial management is going to be about formulas and functions using Excel, entering that data. So more basic topics in working with Excel. Again, you can select any topic and launch it from there. You can also use those breadcrumbs to navigate back and forth. Don't forget that you can right-click and you can choose Open in New Tab so that you can keep that list view if you'd like. Now, over on the far left-hand side, you'll see a little section called Administration. I'm going to click on that little blue button that says Doc Administration, and notice that it's now minimized off to the left-hand side. So when you first log in, that administration section, it may be displayed, it may already be minimized, but that's where you can go in order to access it. And from here you can find My Profile Settings, and from there there's an option to edit your profile. And it includes options such as uploading a picture, and you can change any of the information here. I'm going to scroll back up to the top. Right below Edit Profile is Change Password. So if you ever do need to change it, right here is where you go to do that. In the top right-hand corner, we have a couple different sections. You'll see that there's a My Quick Links and a Support area. So My Quick Links, find learning and view progress. This is just another way to search for content. It's going to bring up a screen that's going to be give you some advanced ways to search for materials. But when you click on it, it's going to bring up all of the materials first in a list view. And sometimes that can take just a little bit of time. I can look at my tab and I can see that that's spinning. We have over 2,500 pieces of content in the library, so sometimes that does take just a moment to populate. But from here I can filter my search using the advanced search options that are available. It is going to present the information in an alphabetical order. You can also click on course ID in order to sort it based on the course. So if I'm trying to think of maybe a smaller topic to search for. So I can say I want to find something that contains Outlook, click the search button, and it's going to perform that search again. This does take just a little bit of time, so just be prepared for that. But it's going to provide me with a deeper and broader search. And because I have this course ID number option, it's going to allow me to sort by the course ID. And that's going to then present the information in the order that we recommend it be consumed. So if you're wanting to learn a feature, start to finish, maybe you're searching for Excel or you're new to PowerPoint, you can perform that search and then you can click on course ID, and again, it's going to sort it in the order that we recommend you go through the materials. So starting with the basics and then building in skill level. So just, again, another way to access content. From here you can also, again, right-click and choose Open in New Tab when you launch a particular topic. That way you don't have to perform that search again. It's right there for you. So, and again, just because this particular search does take a little bit of time, that's just a recommendation for you. Under the support link in the top right-hand corner, we have LegalMind FAQs. We have learner support. We also have a Getting Started video that you can launch as well. That'll introduce you to LegalMind.
LegalMind, your personal learning forum, where great minds come to learn.
I'm going to bring that down. There we go. So again, just different options that are available to you in the system. So with that, I'm going to open it up to questions. If you want to enter any questions into the question pod, or if you want to raise your hand, I can try to unmute you, and you can ask the question. I think you'll find that LegalMind is simple, intuitive, easy to use. I'm just going to keep an eye for a moment on, see if anyone raised their hand or has a question. That search bar is fantastic. So, you know, when you're in that moment of need, there's so many features that we don't use every day. And so we just need that little hint, that little reminder to point us in the right direction. LegalMind's a great place to come for that. And you have those quick step-by-steps. So you can just, again, just get that one little piece of information that you need. And I don't see any questions, so I'm going to give you back a couple minutes of your day, and thank you for your time today. Let us know, or let Cheryl know if you have any questions, and we're happy to answer them for you. We hope you have a great morning. Thank you.